All right, let's go ahead and get this recap done for Monday's price action and take a look at kind of what's going on, guys, and kind of see how the weekend played out and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw on just some. As you can see, I kind of threw on just because I'm doing the recap here on Tuesday morning. But I went ahead and threw on the weekly levels that we had set up that we just closed out. So let me go ahead and get that set up too, and then let me go ahead and just clean this up a little bit here. There we go. So we're sitting on the 15-minute chart. You can see here is the morning price action here, and we kind of back tested right through here and broke down. So we did have, you can see this green line right here. This is your trigger that's kind of for the bigger time frame for your weekly levels. So if you are looking for the breakout trigger on the week, it's looking more for this levels here. Now I built this off of the last week's information, so you can see we did break above that and we came back in and we bounced right on it, and then we got a lower high here. So you can see that it is starting to break down. You do have the 21 or the 200 coming up on top of this 15-minute and crossing over through the Monday, and that was the price action that we were seeing break down. So for the day, if you were going to dig into this, you had your 30-minute high and low candle right through here. So that was your high or low, and you can see that we broke out a little bit of it. It started to break out, but it hit that 21 time frame on the 30-minute and started to break down. So really, if you're looking at the day and setting up the charts for that 30-minute, this would be the areas that we would have been watching just on the 30-minute. And let me jump back into the 15-minute chart now. We have that 30-minute candle basically set up here, and you can see how the price action reacted with that area and started to break down. So as it started to go up, you're already getting the crossover. So this should have rotated itself and pushed up, and you did see that momentum. The one thing, it was coming off of the long weekend, that little run up, and that's why a lot of times you hear false move Monday, because a lot of people had this energy that it was going to take out this area that had already run up to. So this is your high from the week. These are the key levels from that 30-minute. And if we jump into the 5-minute now and go back on that price action, you can see this is why I always call out the moving averages. So you had in the morning, it already lost the 200 on the 5-minute. And what we expect us to see is, as of right now, you do see this going up, and you have the 21 going up. So obviously anything that's pointing up is bullish, right? And then if it's pointing down, it's bearish. So what I'd be watching for is I need to see this get back above this 200 right here, and then I need to see this 21 push up, just like I kind of have this line already drawn, and it needs to break through with price action to say we're going to go on up and take out this area. When it's in between the two, to me, you're kind of 50-50. So this could be bullish or bearish. And then you're really watching the trend. What is the trend in the market? So for just simple clarity here, the trend right now is down. It went up through the evening, it hit a resistance area, and it started to show a downtrend. Now, you're probably saying it's just a back test area, and this was the back test here, and we're going to keep going up. So the trend was up or down. Well, it's currently in a downtrend. So right now, you're basically saying we're creating a bull flag right here, a bull pendant. And the breakdown area would be matched this current breakdown to this current breakdown. You can see that that's exactly what happened. Say, if you're looking at the bigger picture while you're looking at the shorter time frames, that's why I'm pointing this out. So you had your 30-minute, these yellow dashed lines was telling you what's going on. This was running up, and this is kind of where you want to sit on your hands, because you're saying we're 50-50 right here between the 200 and the 21, and which way are you going to go? And you can see that it broke down, lost to 21, and then this would have been your area of entry as it backtested, because this is just confirmed what I was just showing you. This was the downtrend, the pullback, and continuation. So you would have definitely wanted to been looking at taking advantage of the market anywhere in this area. Stop would have been above the 30-minute, and then you could have drawn out. And if you're looking for targets, I always like to go to 1.5, like I've said, or just run out to the 3-to-1. If it goes back above the 21, then I would get out. So right here is really where I would have looked at just taking off the trade. If I was looking at the bigger time frame, like I was showing you, looking for a target, this would have been a strong zone to look at. The hard part is this is the evening now, depending on when you're taking the trade, and your trading rules are everybody's a little bit different. But yeah, yesterday was really, it didn't give me an opportunity to get in based on all my rules. I'm just showing you the rules on the whole last 24 hours of bigger time expansion. So this is into the evening, and I would have been watching this though, because this would have been about 1 or so in the afternoon. So definitely would have started looking at that trade, and probably would have got out right here just because it's in the afternoon, and energy drives up, the volume in the market drives up. So in order to take advantage of stuff, it's better to take advantage in the morning typically and move up. So that would have been a quick little trade for the day, a little bit of profit. If you had the bigger target out and you're willing to sit in it and you had to analyze the market a little more, like I was showing you earlier, that could have been also an area to get down in this lower zone. But my rule is when it breaks above the 21 like this, that would have been my out. Just like you can see, it started to break back up here and it grinded. So what you see right through this lower area easily could have been happening right here. This could have grinded right through here and reversed on you and taken you right back up to your stop pretty quick. So that's why you hear me talk about always get down on the 21 on the 5 minute. So that's about it, guys, for the recap. Mondays can be really good, and Mondays can be just kind of like what we saw right now. If you're kind of looking at this current price action here, it's kind of the same thing going on. You can see that I drew these key levels from yesterday real quick to show you the recap, and it's pretty neat because right now I'm doing the recap here on Tuesday morning for Monday's price action. A little confusing, right? But it is kind of cool actually, because without putting a lot of all the charts where you could see it all, and then looking at the bigger picture today, you can see that 30-minute range. Resistance right here. So we traded up and hit the resistance and started to break back down. And it just kind of shows how support resistance actually does constantly control what's going on in the market. But that is about it, guys. Go ahead and like and subscribe. We're definitely updating everything, keeping up information for you. So get on the channel so you can see all that stuff. We're doing our lives Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 8 Central Standard Time. So jump on those. You can definitely ask questions there and get involved. We do have the GPT running, the converter trading battle box, so you get your hands on that. The great place, if you have questions in that area, is ask on the live. So that's about it, guys. We will see you in the next video and talk soon, and happy trading. Thanks, guys.